Here we go. It's sliding around. That's good. All right, here we are. Get in there. So listen, we have so much going on today. I don't know if you know the way our show works. We do things live all the time, and today we decided to take on a pizza battle. And not just any pizza battle. We decided to take some of our biggest pieces of equipment here, which usually require a lot of time and attention, just fire them up all at the same time and see which style of pizza we like best for kind of the way we do things out in the backyard. Because, you know, making pizzas in the backyard right now has gotten so popular, and people are spending anywhere from a couple of $100 to thousands of dollars for these pizza ovens. So we're going to take a look at some of the things that people will have in their backyard. You know what? They're pretty good with pizza. So let's start with this guy. This is, without a doubt, the legend, man. This is the Cadillac. This is the Rolls Royce. This is the, if you got it in the budget, you got it in the budget, go with this. Don't even think about it anymore. This is it, man. This is the extra large, big green egg. This does it all. So here's what we did here, okay? We've got things going a little bit ahead of time so you don't have to watch things heat up. We got about maybe 2 chimneyfuls of charcoal in there, and that's a good amount to get the temperature to where you want it to go, okay? You don't want to wait until it gets super hot before you put your pizza stone and your egg accelerator, whatever that thing's called, in your big green egg, because chances are, ouch, it'll be too hot and you run the risk of cracking this guy, okay? So we are going to go ahead and open this guy right up. We're going to aim for 700 degrees. So that's the big green egg. Now come on over here. Actually, we'll snake this way. Let's snake. By the way, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we've got a pizza party going here. And the more you hit share, the more people come to our party. We love that. This is our brand new PizzaQue. I've been looking forward to trying this one. Come here. This is cool. I don't know a lot about this. This is not a product I've sold, but I saw one out in the marketplace. I'm like, you know what? Give it a try. This has a unique pizza stone system. See how there's 2 in there? There's one sitting on top of the other, and it creates a little bit of airflow down the middle. I'm guessing that is to help control hot spots. Now, I get that more of it's a charcoal-based thing, and the charcoal's hot here, not so much here, but I mean, it's kind of a ring, and it's, you know, propane, and I don't know how many hot spots there'd be, but look at the temperature. Seriously, it's like 11 minutes to get to 800 degrees. I'm actually going to turn it down a bit, and careful, we're going to melt you, okay? Because the optimum temperature for cooking a pizza out here, right around 700 degrees if you're using one of these. However, check this out. We're going to try this one too. We got our RECTEC 340, which you know we've been trying a lot lately. You know we love. We're going to start our first pizza with that. And I got a surprise for you. Come on back here. We decided to light this bad boy up, right? And try a pizza in one of these. Now, I don't know that this is something you'd always do a pizza in because it's a pretty big commitment to get it going. But we thought, you know what the heck? Let's go ahead. Woo! That's hot. That's hot. And get a couple more pieces of wood in there so we can maintain our temperature. There we go. All right, we'll close that up. And let's get our first pizza rocking and rolling. There are no heroes today. I'm not making my own dough. Baking scares me. I'm afraid of dough. I'm afraid of the way it gets hard and soft and ugh. So come on over here. I just went and bought some. Do yourself a favor. Seriously, buy some. All right, here we go. Let's get a little bit of oil in our cast iron. So the first pizza that we're going to make is on our RECTEC, okay? And this one's going to take about 25 or 30 minutes. So we'll get this one going while we do all the other ones. And this one is going to lend well to more of a machine that doesn't get up to the, you know, 6, 7, 8, 900 degrees. This one's more of a baking thing. However, it's a different flavor that gets in there. So it's the real deal. So listen, you can make your own dough if you're so inclined, but nah, that's not my thing, man. So we got this guy here. Should I toss it? Should I give it a go? Oh. Huh? There we go.
Do it again.
Not so bad. All right, that's pretty good. There we go. Let's get that right in there like that. Got some air bubbles in there. I'm over it. That's pretty. So now let's go ahead and take a little bit of pizza sauce. I'm not a heavy pizza guy. Leave in the comment section there as we go along here the way you like your stuff. You like heavy sauce, light sauce, heavy cheese, light cheese. Well done. So let's start. What do we start with? Let's start with a bed of pepperoni. Here we go. So we're gonna make a meat lover's pizza for this one. Here we go. And we went crazy. And the lovely lady holding the camera is also our meatball chef. And she had a good time today. That is a 12-inch cast iron pan that I oiled first. That's important. All right, and let's go ahead and get some of these meatballs. These are the star of the show right there. Love that. There we are. Ooh, you know what else I have? I'm gonna go back to my makeshift fake fridge back there because I have some incredible onions that I cooked up in the bacon fat from the bacon that we're using for our breakfast pizza in a bit. Hang tight. All right, so let's get just a little bit of onions kind of on there like that. Oh, isn't that nice? Now listen, you can just do raw onions, but if you got the time to take that extra step and caramelize them, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do it? You love everybody that much, don't you? Here we go. All right, so I think we are good for our first pizza. So let's get that in, because this one's gonna take a while. Now, 450 degrees for some smokers. So, guys, check this out. I got it set at 450. Right now it's at 450. The nice thing about these guys go plus or minus 5 degrees, period. Now, come on back here quick to the big green egg, okay? I want you to see what's happening here. This is jumped up. You seeing this? 650 degrees, and holy cow, there it goes. So this is another one that's gonna climb up to that, you know, pizza oven making time, and that's terrific. I love that. Let's do our ham and pineapple. All right, here we go. So we got some. Another one of these. Now I got a few different kinds of dough this time around too. We got one that's, you know, that Pillsbury stuff that, you know, you blow up and, uh-oh, look at that, it broke. See, I hate baking. That's a lazy baker. That's what that is. That's a lazy baker. Look at this, look what they did. They cut it and then they put it back together. You see that? Mm-hmm. Oh boy,
you can't
all right.
Toss it.
So let's just go ahead and do that and we'll toss it. Now, your couple of good friends when you're doing this is flour and cornmeal. Right? So let's go ahead and do that little flour. And we got some cornmeal over here.
You're gonna toss
like
it?
That. What?
You're gonna toss it?
I'm gonna toss it. Here we go.
Wait.
Wow, it's my
Wait.
crazy triangle piece.
Do it now. Now do it.
Geometry class. Ooh, it's nice and stretchy. Here we go. Ready? That's awful. You want to make sure you got a lot of cornmeal on there because that's what's going to stop it from sticking. Pizza sticking in there, no fun at all. So I need some sauce. This is where I horrify my my in-laws because now it's time for some pineapple on a pizza. He's out of here. We lost Andy. It's a homage to Canada. That's what it is. We love our Hawaiian. So let's go ahead and get a little more sauce on there. Again, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. We always love when this party gets bigger, and we like when you invite your friends along, and we really love showing you some of this equipment. It's a lot of fun. We are sitting at 800 degrees in this pizza. I have never used this pizza oven before. So if this goes 16 ways of bad, that's it. Sorry, you know, it's probably user error. I like to test things a little more before I run with them. So here we go. It's sliding around, that's good. All right, here we are. Get in there. Get in there, you. Oh God. Oh God. All right, you know what? I can fix this. Can I fix this? It's terrible. That was awful. We're one pizza in and it's going to hell. Hold on. Here we go. I'm getting laughed at. And it cooks so fast. Here we are. Here we go. All I need to do is straighten it out. Did I save it? Mm-hmm. Holy cow. That was frightening. That was some scary stuff. Like, okay, so now, if you've ever been to like one of these pizzerias, you see these big guys with the sticks, right? They don't wander off too far because you got to spin these things a lot. So they're always keeping an eye on it because no matter how much you try and keep it even, you know, sometimes it's a problem. So while that's hopefully not burning to a crisp, let's go ahead and get our first pizza ready to cut. Well, it seems to be working. There's one for the box. All right, so listen, I think we have a second here. Come on over here and let's start our big green egg pizza. Now this one is going to be maybe a little trickier, but that's okay because I'm doing something a little more fun with it. So. And now with this one, here's what I want to do. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit more. And this is something fun that you can try. Oh, you know what? I have spare dough from that last one. Look at that. It all worked out. People calling me? No. My breathing lines. Okay, here we go. So that's going to stick there for a second. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you a really neat way to do a stuffed crust pizza. All right, so before I get going on that, let me sneak over here. We'll have a look in here, guys. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, look at that. It's starting to melt. So I can see it start to bubble in the middle. So listen, if you're on the lookout for like one of these pizza makers, what that means to me is that these guys have done a really good job in creating a reflective top inside that sends the heat back down. I've used some of these machines before that are like inserts or workarounds to use in a kettle grill and stuff, and you have to do a lot of what's called doming. And you have to go in there with your peel and kind of hold it up towards the top so the bottom stops burning and the top keeps melting. These guys looks like they did a nice job working around that. So well done. So guys, watch this. To do a stuffed crust pizza, all you really need to do is take cheese sticks and just start working them around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. 2 cheese sticks go around the outside. I'm hip. I'm down, right? There we go. Ta-da. We haven't even started with the big stick smoker yet. So guys, if you just hopped on here, my name is Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill. Today we're venturing away from our normal style of silky smooth filming and rock solid timing to going kind of crazy with a whole bunch of stuff here with the pizza we're doing. So let's get on there and let's get on there. All right, so. There we go. Now, my bobble right now is I want to get that thing on the screen. So I'm sure if there's pizza makers out there going, that fool did it wrong. All right, oh, you know what? We're not paying attention here. The sun's right here. Well, I can go by the smell test, though. All right, here we go. Ready? Hi! There we are. Come on. Ooh, look at that. All right, so I don't even need to spin it. Okay, before I put it back in there, because don't drop it on the ground, don't drop it on the ground. Okay, not quite ready yet, but that's perfect. I thought I was gonna have to spin that. Right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby. Right, round, round, round. But I'm not gonna have to. That's pretty awesome. That's doing a nice job. All right, so I wanna get my pizza screen for this one. Pam is your friend. In this case, Pam is your friend. Make sure you spray this bad boy, or it's all gonna go bad. All right, are we doing good on heat there? All right, so now, oh, look what I've done. Come on. Oh, come on, I can do this. Everybody believe in me. I've lost a stick. It's okay, it's okay. I told you this wasn't gonna be pretty. There we go. Listen, I am no pizza slinger, never pretended to be, but chances are, neither are you when you're watching. So the whole point of this video is if you're out there looking at different kinds of equipment and one of your deciding factors is how well it's going to do on pizza, well, this is one of these cool videos because, you know what, I think I make it just about as often as you do. And I love repairs like this because on pizza, nobody cares. There we are. Look at that. Everybody who knows how to do pizza is shaking their head. Disgusting to me. There we go. All right, so that's good. We got the cheese. We got everything going. Let's check this one over here. That one's doing fine. How are we doing? How are we doing? All right, we got about 30 more seconds and that's ready. It's starting to get that black on the edge. I love that. Just enough time for me to put some sauce over here so that anybody that joins us late looks at this and goes, oh my goodness, this guy is a genius. Look at what he's done over here. Come on. Here we go. Look at that. There. Sauce is the ultimate Band-Aid. Let's get all that in there like that. Now, you know what? This is a really cool time too to, you know, if you got a birthday party coming up, involve the kids. This is a fun stuff for doing that. Everybody can kind of make their own. You can do mini pizzas, big pizzas, calzones. There we go. All right. So I think that one's ready to come out. What do you think? You always make me nervous going straight backwards. Uh-oh, don't cross the camera, Mark. All right, guys, here we go. That crust looks perfect. So the reason that people are really loving this backyard pizza oven stuff lately is because, oh, by the way, oh, you gotta look at the bubble. There it is. Oh, they've done a nice job with that. Holy. And the crust, let's have a peek here. I got a, where is my tongs? Here, come on down here. Let's have a peek. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. So listen, you go to one of those brick oven pizza places, they want 18, 19, 20 bucks for pizzas now. It's one of the reasons that the whole backyard pizza thing has gotten really popular. So we're gonna let that rest for a few minutes before we cut it. I always like doing that, and then we get a, you know, we try to get that nice cheese pull out of it. So let's go and get our other one going here. So we've got sauce in there. Let's get some cheese. Here we go. Ta-da. Isn't that nice? Boy, it's all working out. It's all working out. These are the parts we edit in, so it all looks masterful. That's how that works. Let's grab some of those onions again. What should we put on this one, Trish? Anything?
Everything.
Everything. This is going to be our everything pizza? Okay, so get some onions there, just like that. Nice. There we go. I'm going to go and give my hands a little wipe. All right. What else can we put in there? Oh, you said everything. I don't want everything. What do you want to do here? Let's do your meatballs again.
I'm reading.
Let's see if we can get an actual vegetable somewhere near it. All right, I think that's good. Nice and quick and easy. This one's all about the crust. There you go. Like I said, that's the cool thing about making it at home. Have it your way, or whatever the there. All right, so now we're ready for our big green egg pizza. So the nice thing about the screen is you don't have to go in there with the pizza peel with this one. So hopefully that spray was enough. And this again, you know, we're closing on 650, 700 degrees. This is going to take not a lot of time. There we go. So I'm going to set that right there. And now this is where you go ahead and throw in, if you can get the little pieces in there, some of those little, tiny wood chips to get it to start to smoke. There we go. And that way you can get a little bit of that wood flavor into the pizza, and you're kind of emulating that you know, wood-fired oven experience. And kind of the other machines, you know, the Traeger a little bit, but certainly not at this temperature. The other machines can't really do that. So let's go ahead and close that up, and we're going to leave everything open, top and bottom. The only thing you want to watch with this is you don't want to let it pass 700 degrees. Bad idea. All right, so what can we do next? We used up all our fresh dough, so now I want to make actually some kind of fun that we're going to slide in there while that one's getting ready. So for this one, we're going to try a different kind of crust, because that guy doesn't get up to the big temperatures, you know, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 degrees. So with that one there, you're not really going to do a big job on the dough. So let the dough just get taken care of for you. So with this one, let's go, let's have some fun with this one. Yeah, okay, let's do this. All right, so pizza doesn't have to just be for dinner and all that kind of stuff. So instead of, how do I want to do this? So let's go a tiny, tiny, tiny bit light on the sauce. There we go, just so I got something for things to stick to. There we go, there we go. All right, that's nice, that's good. I can live with that. This is, believe it or not, scrambled eggs. That's kind of fun. There we are. And then we got a surprise to put on there at the end. And now, some bacon. Feeding the dog. We got important work to do here. Let's get the bacon on there. This is looking good quick. Now, you are going to get these edges on here. Look at that. Oh, man, look at that. It's already starting to melt that cheese. This is fun. All right, so we got that in there. I'm going to keep a close eye on this kind of from here on in, because I don't want this to get burned. I got my long pizza stick for this one, because this one's kind of hot. All right, what's going on here? I got to tell you, man, I said at the top of the show, if you got it in the budget, this is just the ultimate machine, man. I love these big green eggs. This has like 30 more seconds, and that's about it. Holy, those are fun. Those are fun. And listen, you're always going to get those dark, kind of burnt, crispy, crunchy edges when you're doing your pizzas out here like this. That's just part of it, okay? And now here we go. Let's get this out of here. Woo! Love it. Let's have a look. I have a feel here. Oh. Well, this one can use just a couple more seconds. It wants it. It wants. So let's do that. This is the pizza. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hey, Maria. You like ham and pineapple? Here we go. All right, here's our first pizza to try. Here we go. Give it a go. You know, I'm doing it. I'm doing a couple more seconds. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to spin it just a little. There we go. A little bit of hot spot there. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. What else can we do? We want to have a peek here? All right, let's have a peek. Ready? Ooh, oh, man. That guy is just about ready. That's a beautiful pizza. Holy cow. So if you're looking at like a RECTEC or one of these pellet smokers and you're thinking pizza, listen, don't count that out, man. That's a good one. All right. We rescue this one now? All right. Time to rescue this guy. All right, just gonna hang out over there for a sec. There we go. All right. And come on over. Ooh, that is pretty. Now this is your New York style pizza. So this is not the big thick one, a stuffed crust, before you get all mad, but New York style. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let this one rest for just a second, but I can feel the bottom of that crust. And I gotta tell you something, come on under here. Have a peek at this. This is perfect. Holy cow. That is so nice. So we're gonna let that go for about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna do this one right on the rack. This is just the coolest darn way to make a pizza, and I'm going to set this over here because what I want to do with this, oh, look at that bubbling away. I want to give this about an extra 4 or 5 minutes because the cast iron is continuing to brown and crisp that crust, okay? So now, here we go. Andy, we brought you here for a reason, man. We got a special guest for New York. We have a grumpy old New Yorker. Here he is, and I got to tell you, that's my father-in-law, and this guy knows pizza. So it's going to feel really good when he tells me this is no New York pizza, but it's okay for Florida. So let's get you a piece here. All right. Go. Now, this is supposed to fold, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No knife and fork.
No knife and fork. All right, so let's grab one. Let's do the flop test. Little one.
I'm going to do the
Little one. All right, flop test. How do you do on the flop test? Flop test is good?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
let's go fold it. How do you do? Crust could use a few extra seconds.
Yeah, but it's chewy.
It is, it's chewy.
Really good.
We did right, this is the big green egg one. Now, you can't do this in a RECTEC. All right, there's no way in the world. And we did a nice, oh, this is a stuffed crust one. Check this out. Watch this.
Yeah.
There we go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
No, I'm a purist. I'm not for the stuffed crust.
All this stuff. I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But now, if we did a thin one without that, here, Maria,
Absolutely.
You're gonna point this. Maria's gonna go all film lady. Watch this. You're gonna point this at the cheese. All right, here we go. It's a group. No, back up. There we go, right there. Ready? Oh yeah. There's your slow-mo shot when we edit this. Guys, if you're watching our show for the first time here, this is where we practice a lot of recipes, give things a whirl, try things out, and at the end of the day, this is when we edit things down and put them in our cookbook, put them in our online videos. So that's why you see the cameras come out here and there every now and then. You see a take two, you see all this kind of stuff. Holy moly, that cast iron was hot. It was a big stuff. Now, I am going to give something a shout out here, now, Andy, before you walk off here, because you were with me when we bought these the other day. This stuff, if you don't want to bother with all kinds of like herbs around the house and this kind of stuff, I love these things. So this is our garlic one. This is, here, before you take another bite. So this is a good before and afters. So here's a new piece, right? Just bite the end off that. I think this is the first time you got to try this. I love this stuff. This is just the best. Here we go. I'll work on the one I was working on. Right? Isn't that wild? That's really something, isn't it?
No vampires are gonna be around me.
Isn't that the truth? Maria, can I get one more of those trays there, and we'll send this one in? That's good, isn't it?
That's delicious.
All right, all right, all right. We did okay. If I can pass the lifetime New Yorkers here for the pizza test, I think we're doing okay. Now,
Yeah, I'm gonna forgive you for pizza stick.
the pizza stick.
And it's mozzarella.
The mozzarella. The mozzarella. That's Andy, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Roman. There we go. All right, that can go. All right, a little bit for the dogs there. That's looking good. You know what I want to do, actually? I think I want to put a cut into this, so then we pull it up. It is nice and cheesy. Ooh, that crust is snapping at the bottom. That is nice stuff. There we go. Oh. So before we go ahead and pull that up, because I want that to pull out real nice, we're going to let it sit for just a second. And I think there's another kind of pizza crust I want to try, and I'm actually going to try it in here because I think this one was kind of fun. Getting a bit hot, so let's turn it down a little. And it's one of these things. So let's go ahead and take our cornmeal again, just like that. And what this wants us to do is this wants us to pre-cook it for 6 or 7 minutes first. Remember when you were a kid? That was the funnest thing in the world, man, when that can exploded. Remember that? And if you were the one that got to do it, now I left this out for a little while, so hopefully it's still good. Here we go. It's still malleable and workable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't work Pillsbury dough. Here we go. Oh, it's square. Well, that's fun, I guess. Now, let's put that on there, just like that. There we are. And there's so much stuff around here. So I got this rolled out. We got the cornmeal on there. So it wants us to take this and kind of par bake it for 6 or 7 minutes. I've never used this stuff. I fear I didn't use enough cornmeal. We'll find out. So this is still at, holy. Oh, I didn't use enough because it's shaking. All right, give me a second here. Give me a second here. There we go. All right. There we are. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, well, you know what? It doesn't like squares. I'm having no luck with squares today. There we are. All right, so guys, if you're just joining us, my name is Marc Gill. This is Mark's and the Grill. We're trying out all kinds of fun pizza stuff today. And by all means, leave in the comment section your favorite type of pizza, kind of pizza. If you got any questions about the machines we're using, we took out our PizzaQue, our big green egg, our RECTEC, which made this thing, by the way. This is just, that's beautiful. And of course, our big green egg. And I've got a breakfast pizza in here that I'm going to check on. Come on over here. This is great. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Our yolk broke, but that's fine. So that's probably going to be a 15 or 20 minute one, so we might not have to stick you around for that one. So let's check this one out right here. I love this. Oh, here we go. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. There's the ham and the meatballs and the pizza. Oh, and the bacon. How hot is it? That's really hot. Let's put it right here. Oh, that's nice. Now for this, I kind of do want a knife and a fork. Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the crust. Check that out. Is that not the perfect crust? I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Holy cow. All right, here we go. I just lost everybody who hates a knife and fork with a pizza thing. Oh, that's world class there. Look at this. Check this out. Look at the skin. Look at the crust in there. Isn't that gorgeous? We getting a good shot of that? That is absolutely beautiful. Holy cow. All right. So this is pre-doing just a little bit. That one's going over there. Our RECTEC's going. So listen, guys, we got 4 or 5 pizzas in here. If you got a favorite, leave it in the comment section below. We're going to work with this one a little bit. We'll get you a nice picture of that when it's all ready and done. But I got to tell you something. The reason we did this video is, like I said, if you're getting to that point where you're starting to think about summer equipment, and one of your catchwords or one of the things you want to do is make sure that it's going to make a good pizza, that's why we pulled out what we pulled out today. So, you know what? Just to run through them again, this is our RECTEC 340. If you don't think of a pellet grill for pizza, here, I got to change your mind, because that is what did that guy. Now, that's not going to do the 90-second pizzas, but that's going to give you that really nice, slow bake, wooden crust flavor. You do it in that cast iron pan. Unbelievable. And as far as ease of use, walk away, just set it, forget it. You know that whole thing, but that's a real one. I never even had to look at that. This is our PizzaQue. You can see we've got one in there now. This is one of those ones where, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. This is the very first time I turned this on and used it. So to kind of get through it without ever touching it before means that they made this to be intuitive. They made it to be easy. There's just one dial, and it's held the temperature between 700 and 900 degrees this entire time we've been on. So as compared to like a big green egg where I'll go to next, this isn't something you constantly have to refill with fuel and fire and all that kind of stuff. But now, and again, this one is holding its temperature too. It's starting to drop a tiny little bit. This is when you'd add a little bit more fuel. But that is one of the things with the big green egg. Hands down, there is a taste and a flavor when you spend $2,000 on a thing like this that you don't get anywhere else. And there's a big community. It's like a religion with these guys, man. But I'm going to tell you something right now, and you need to write this down. You do not own a big green egg. The big green egg owns you. You got that? If you're going to smoke in it, you're going to tend to it. If you're going to get those big fires and flames, you're going to keep an eye on it. If you're going to make pizza, you're going to stand there and stare at it. Like I said, this is a commitment piece. But at the end of it, everybody sits down and tries that and goes, holy cow, there's a difference. All right, and then finally, come on back here. This one we just kind of fired up for fun. This is not the one that's going to hit that big, high, holy moly, what's going on temperature that cooks those pizzas in 90 seconds flat. This one is going to be that slow and steady on the road to a taste, just, you know, one of these taste experiences that are out of this world. So I got about 15 more minutes. Those eggs are going to set in there, and we're going to top it with some fresh avocado, just like that, and a little bit of onions on there. So guys, my name is Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill. I really appreciate you joining us here at our pizza party. We will see you next time with something else fun. Guys, have a great week. We'll see you soon.